Next, let's look at settings. From your pool of numbers, you can select your default caller ID here. If you have multiple numbers, you can toggle on local presence. If this is on, then the dialer will look at whoever you're calling, and Wave will use the phone number from your list of numbers that best matches the area code of that person. If there isn't a phone number with the same area code, it will use one of your phone numbers from the same state. If you don't have a phone number from that state, it will default to the phone number you have listed as your default caller ID. The ring timeout is how long the dialer will ring before hanging up and moving to the next lead. 20 seconds is 3 rings, 35 seconds is 6 rings. You can decide what's best for you, but it's best practice to let the dialer do all the work. Let Wave call through, hang up on its own, and call the next leads rather than ending the call before Wave hits a voicemail or someone answers. This will allow the dialer to properly disposition your calls. So if the ring time feels too long or too short, adjust that here. These next few options are just for you to hear, so you can adjust them how you'd like. For dialing mode, there's Standard, Advanced, and Answer Boost. Standard means you click to start your next batch of calls. This is great for those just starting out or who may feel a little rushed with the dialer automatically calling the next leads right away. Advanced will have the dialer call leads quickly and efficiently with little effort and fewer clicks from you. And Answer Boost will attempt to skip answering machines and instead connect you with live people. This will help you get through calls faster. Next is Outbound Voicemail. This is for when you're making calls and you reach someone's answering machine. Instead of leaving a voicemail manually each time, you can pre-record one here that you can drop automatically by clicking the voicemail icon. If you're busy talking to someone, then Wave will drop it for you. You can even record multiple messages for you to choose from. Time zone protection ensures you don't call leads too early or too late. If a lead's area code falls outside your designated hours, Wave will automatically skip it. Nuisance protection prevents you from calling the same lead too frequently. You can select how long you want that time frame to be before you call them again. It could be hours or days. So if you're trying to call a lead within the time frame, Wave will skip that person. The Record Calls option allows you to choose how or if you want calls recorded. You can choose Never to never record your calls. You can have the calls record after you click the record button. You can have the calls record automatically from the start, but then you choose if you want it saved or not at the end of the call. And finally, you can have the dialer always record and save your calls. These recordings can be found in a few places. One is in your Call History tab. They will be saved for 90 days, and then they will be deleted unless you download them. The recordings can also be found on the contact card of the person you called, in the conversation panel, and in the notes section. Back in the dialer settings, since I have the multi-line plan, I have the option to change how many people I'm calling at once. You can change this to 1, 2, or 3. When calling multiple people at once, there's always the chance that 2 people will answer at the same time. If that happens, we recommend you have a callback message, so that the second person doesn't think you hung up on them, and so the dialer will know to add this person as a priority callback. This callback message will play for that second person that answered. Then, as soon as you're done with your call, Wave will automatically call back the other person that answered. If you don't have a callback message saved, Wave will not do this. The message could be silence or a short message from you explaining why they're not on the call with you at that moment. We recommend something around 5 to 6 seconds. Next, let's look at your inbound settings. If someone calls you back, this is where you can set the call destination. This could be straight to voicemail, a specific phone number, or browser call pop, which means a window will pop up in your browser with the option to answer the call. If you then miss that call, you can set a secondary destination. You can change your ringtone and customize your voicemail greeting. When someone leaves you a voicemail, you can see those here in the voicemail tab on the left.